I think this is the second World Bee Day Gaarisa Farmers Network is hosting in Gaarisa County. Actually, we were supposed to go to Mombasa for this event, but because of poor coordination, we just decided to have it here at home. And last year we did the same event at our offices and at Maendeleo Plaza. But the other day when I came with the team from KWS and Bwana Justice, Dr. Justus, then I got a privilege to come with you people to County High School. And then the conversation and the engagements that I had and we all of us had with the students had actually motivated me to come and do the event here. And this is a very, very important event for us. And as I said, my name is Ebla Dakane Hassan. I'm a farmer, secretary to Gaarisa Farmers Network. Any one of you heard about Gaarisa Farmers Network? None of you? Okay. So I was thinking, because we never had previous engagement of this level, our work was just to come here and interact with the students, teach them about the importance of bees, celebrate with them. And on a short notice, there was a confirmation that the team, the elephant team, KWS team, and the KFS team are going to also join me in this event. And I requested the county commissioner to be our chief guest here today, but he's held up in a meeting. So I would like to give other stakeholders to briefly talk about the event and how they are collaborating with Gaarisa Farmers Network. And then I will take the mantle, because the whole essence is just to teach these young people what these bees are about. Because we may stand here celebrating bees when we don't understand the values and the importance of this insect. So briefly, I want to introduce Gaarisa Farmers Network. Gaarisa Farmers Network is a network that encompasses farmers of this county. If you are a farmer in Ijara, if you are a farmer in the hinterland, that is the Dab and Lagdera, those who are doing riverine farming, all of them are under this umbrella called Gaarisa Farmers Network. And our chief guest, we are 3,250 members as of today. The office that you had visited represent 3,200 farmers from this county. So we are going to, we just decided, because the country is heading towards the cooperative and the circles, we had decided to have an association of farmers to advance our agendas in the agriculture sector. So 56% of the members are women, and the rest are men and young people. So we are in different value chains in that capacity, but we are so much into two successful value chains. One is the honey value chain, and we are also in the sunflower value chain, whereby we are commercially planting sunflower, extracting oil from the sunflower, and also doing animal feed from the sunflower cake. So away from the other value chain we are working around, I realize those two value chains are very important for this occasion. And today's theme is about be together for people and for the plant, a partnership that sustains us all. So what normally happens is that when we have these bees, we experience sometimes floods. We also have drought in our ecosystems, in our landscape that is within Gaarisa County. So what happens is that when we are experiencing drought, we normally plant sunflower to retain the bees, because we realized it is the quickest seasonal crop that can actually multiply the sustainability, because remember, when we are planting this sunflower, we are planting them organically. We don't put fertilizers in it. We also don't spray. That means we don't use any insecticides. We also don't use any pesticides to spray them. So whenever you see a sunflower within our farms, you will realize there are a lot of bees in that sunflower because they are doing foraging, right? So, and when they do that, when you spray bees, what happens? They will pick the flower or the pollen from the sunflower plant, and then they take it to the other colony, right? And then what happens? The other colony will build the wax, and eventually maybe 1 or 2 or 3 other that will have contact with that pollen will eventually die. So that is the main reason why we decided this specific sunflower to produce the sunflower, because we organically grow it to make sure that the bees will come and collect their pollens from the sunflower. And another key thing why we have switched to sunflower production is because of it is short-term. It's a short-term plant which takes barely 3 months to harvest, from planting until we harvest. So for us to have the consistency in honey production, we decided we should give a multiplication of forage for the bees. Some of these ecosystems have big mango trees, we have some lime trees, we have some avocados and guavas. But mainly during the drought season, the bees mainly depend on the sunflower for forage. And lastly, we have a problem during the drought season in this area of ours. We normally lose a lot of livestock. I remember the 2021 was the most drought that we experienced in this county, and we lost close to 17,000 cattle. I don't know of the camels, I don't know of the goats, but according to the department, we lost 17,000 cattle. So we were also thinking, as much as we are planting these particular plants for the retention of the bees, for forage and for food, we also thought it can also give us oil, and the byproduct, which is the sunflower cake, could actually give us some feeds out of it. So we are closely working with Kirdi to develop the formulations. Now we are entirely using the cakes for giving out to the poultry and the cows and even the goats. But now we are trying to have a formulation, a concoction of different nutrients, components drawn from different plants, and then do a proper feeding for our animals. So in that regard, we are also in different other value chains, including the fodder value chain. We are also in the horticulture, but basically today I have picked those 2 value chains because they very much well relate with what we are celebrating today. So in that regard, I want to invite other stakeholders to talk about the partnership we are having in terms of conservation.